Alrighty. Shall we get things started here? Got just a basic kit thrown up with. We've got a lot to work with, but the main stuff I want to focus on today is, that's going to be the worst way of showing it. For Ragman, we've got to find that one ski mask, the camouflage hat. And then we also got to do a couple more times through interchange to get the rep we need for him for level 4. And then the other thing that we can do while we're at that is we got to kill scavs on interchange. So 2 birds, 1 stone, I figure. We've got a couple of dailies that we can do, 1 weekly. The weekly is actually kind of not great. Can I? It's a bit more doable. I mean, it's not the best, but it's more doable. The other thing is I want to try to level up the Tarkov shooter stuff and get that kind of done. Other than that, for the most part, there's not a whole lot we can do. So, on that front, I think we are going to be headed to interchange. Or a little bit of shooting and scooting. Don't know if I want to bring this, the 300 blackout. I think it, this might be the better option, but I also have been really liking the AVT. Just because full auto 7.6254 is nuts. I also got these 2 kitted all out that we can run, and then this guy for better or worse. And then, I mean, we've got no shortage of guns to burn through. We've got guns, more guns than I really know what to do with, honestly. So, we'll see what we can get done. Can I repair this anymore? Yes. This thing's really nice just because it's level 5 and it's a thorax cover. And it's not too terrible on slot size compared to its relative size. I think it comes out with like 1 slot extra. That's what, 6 slots and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it comes out with 2 extra because these 3 basically make up the space it takes. So, let us... 6 o'clock's the better option for us. Then... Wait, I have meds, right? Just want to make sure I'm not screwing myself on the first run of the day. I have a history of doing that, as we know. I have a history of kind of screwing myself. Actually, while I'm at it, I might as well just throw that in first. So we've got meds, probably get a new one of those, and then we should be fine. Other than that, we should be fine. And I don't think I need any new stims. Yeah, I think we're good in the stimulant department. So, off to interchange we go. Yep. Alrighty. Yeah, it's been a minute since I was able to, or since I have, not that I was able, but it's been a minute since we've streamed this game. Unfortunately, with how things are going right now, it looks like I'm probably going to be pushing Friday's stream back as much as I don't want to. But I'll have more information more likely by, like, tomorrow. That's probably when I'll put out an announcement on that, but, been trying to keep up on everything and, get back to the old schedule of 3-4 streams a week, get back on it, but, I don't know, these last couple of weeks have just been busy, Halloween came, family stuff then, and, the week before that, had stuff I have to take care of. Downside of, having stuff you gotta do other than all of this. Kind of have to push some of this around to make room for things that happen in real life. Just really unfortunate that it's all happened very close together. But don't want to jinx myself, but I think after this weekend we're going to be able to just go back to the old way. 3-4 streams a week, you know, just get back on it. But that shouldn't be too bad. Luckily, I don't think I... God, that's loud. That's why. But, luckily, I don't have to push back the weekend streams, because that's when I can go a little bit longer and stuff, and do some of the longer streams and everything. Because, you know, I don't have to go into work the next day, is the nice part on that. Kinda makes it a bit easier to stream for a bit longer. Because as much as I'd like to just kind of stream these games for like, you know, 3, 4, 5 hours, I also kind of want to not be falling asleep at work. Weird. Keep forgetting that the laser and the red dot don't sync up. It's just really weird to see that happen when whenever you've like shot rifles that have lasers on them. You kind of, you know, instinctually I look at it and I'm like, okay, well you know, supposed to be lined up 100% of the time always. Because I think I've talked about it before where, like, how the laser moves around like it does and the red dot both move. That basically means you're bending your barrel all over. Or you have neither one actually, like, tightened down, so neither the laser nor the optic are holding 0, so they're both basically useless. See if we don't get lucky. The other thing I'd like to see is if I can't try that event on street. Because I know it wouldn't work too much against the cultist, but I got one of those thermal monoculars. For, like, mounting on helmets so that I could see everybody in thermal vision. Nighty night. So, we'll see if I can't pull that off, but who knows. Not exactly the best at urban gunfights. So there's one of 5. See if we can't get the other ones. Huh? Excuse me? Oh, they're up. Oh. I am not about to get sniped up there. Yeah, kind of sneak peek what's been going on behind the scenes. I was working on the video that I was going to make about SP Tarkov and all that kind of stuff. And then, kind of, you know, toned it back a little bit. Because, I don't want to mess it up, and so I was trying to be a little bit more secure with it, and, you know, make it look nice, make everything look good and everything. And secondly, because, I had a lot of stuff, and I didn't quite realize it until, you know, a little bit after the fact, but, when I switched PCs and I went over to this PC, I lost a lot of the stuff that I had done just because the, switching hard drives back and forth. The hard drive that I had all my video stuff on, basically, it, like, for lack of better words, basically, like, shit itself. And so, like, I think that was the hard drive that I had. Not the finished videos, I put those on an SSD. That hard drive I basically allocated to being solely for, like, raw filmed videos, so it's just easier to find it. It's, like, the only thing on that hard drive. Just, like, raw stuff. And the editing software I use, DaVinci Resolve? That, basically how it works is you know, you have, like, the Dropbox, you drop all your videos into it. Anyone who does, like, regular editing probably, you know, you'd know what I'm talking about, but, you drop all the videos into this, like, Dropbox area, and then you kind of splice it all together. The issue that arises if all the videos themselves, like, get messed up is it doesn't matter if they had been spliced into a solid work if you hadn't finished the process. There we go. If you hadn't finished the process, it basically doesn't matter. But, yeah, like, none of that would matter because the videos themselves, before they were all spliced together and, like, basically you put them into one consolidated work, if they if they get error coded out or they, you know, they break and they, get corrupted, it doesn't, like, they're gone. There's no... Just because you put them all together, it doesn't mean anything. So I think I lost... In that, I lost, like... I would go on an estimate and say... Maybe... 40 to almost an hour of, like, raw footage. Of, like, it's not just, like, one straight cut video, it's, like, you know, gameplay, talking, you know, script reading, all that kind of stuff. And it's not that it would be hard to remake all of it, it's just looking at it and realizing that, you know, all the work of, like, splicing, editing, and, you know, getting it all put back together and patched back up, and realizing that, like, you know, just to round it out, probably, like, 40 minutes of the like 40 minutes of recorded stuff, and then like say 2 hours of editing is just kind of gone. So it's like 2 hours 40 minutes of stuff when, you know, I'm trying to keep all the streams up. And did I hear someone walking on glass? When you lose that kind of progress on something like that, it's like really disheartening. Not that it's irrecoverable, it's just kind of like disheartening. And then on top of that, the realization that like there's a pretty decent chance, just because it's content covering SP Tarkov, that either A, you attract people that will just hate it for the sake of it being SP Tarkov. Just because that's kind of how, you know, everybody's got to take one of the two sides. You either like Tarkov or you like SP Tarkov. No one's ever in the middle. Or the most vocal people are never in the middle. And on top of that, not that that like super scares me, it's just more of like, you know, there we go. But more of just like it'd be annoying, because then you have to like moderate it all and stuff, because, you know, I'm a smaller guy. But not only that, but like, you know, you gotta redo everything and all that. And then on top of that, you know, BSG, there's always the risk that, like, most likely they wouldn't, because I'm not big enough for them to care, but, like, say it does become a problem, BSG can hit it, because technically they don't like at all anything that has to do with SP Tarkov, just because they have made it very well known that SP Tarkov is not something they support nor endorse in any possible way ever. And so, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, I don't want to... It might not be the most worth it thing. Like, there's a reason people, like, it's not... It hasn't really been made. And then, on top of that, you know, I've been looking at doing, like, another project that I want to work on. That would be significantly more, not harder to produce, but more intricate, and it would be, like, way more planned out and everything. To do that one, like, I don't really want to spoil anything on that if I ever do it. If it ever comes up that, like, I don't do it, I'd probably talk about it, because it's kind of just something that's in, like, the very early stages of, like, a project that I'm trying to do. It's a side thing. Not really linked to, like, gaming or anything, just, like, a totally different type of deal. I don't know, I'm just being very loosey-goosey with everything that I'm making. Holy shit. Get me behind a tire. But if I survive this, I guess I can talk more, but holy fuck, I'm getting... That guy bullet hosed me in the gut. Better have an EMS kit, bro. Jesus. That was... I don't know if I killed him, or if he went prone. There's a chance that either happened, because... I just mag dumped 60 rounds down at him. I think, maybe. All I know is he's not shooting me right now. So, that's helpful. Stuff you in there for safety. He's not charging me, so I'm going to try to, you know, get a little bit more ammo in a mag before I go get in another gunfight. Yeah, like I was saying, just, you know, seeing what all I can do. You know, I'm trying to... It's not for lack of being creative, it's lack of time, really. But I mean, that's kind of everything in life. And the biggest thing you can do is just kind of be proud of what you do in the time you have. Which is, you know, basically what I'm trying to do. I could, like, there's nothing stopping me from going back and, like, redoing all the progress I did on the video I was going to make on SP Tarkov. But, you know, losing everything on it basically allowed me to take a step back and be like, is that something that I want to? It's not shooting me. It's not, you know, take a step back and be like, okay, is this going to be... Holy fuck, how do you... You don't know... How the fuck are you playing dead? I did not realize they could do that. Here. I hate this. My vision's all grayed out. And I can't see shit. Where the fuck did this guy go? Huh, I wonder. I think I found him. Now, how did you die? What the fuck happened back here? Okay, I saw him wearing this, like, fucking UN helmet, and I was like, that's not even the guy I was shooting! It was. So what'd you have? That's why you're able to tear me up. You have fucking 45. No wonder I was getting my ass shredded. Prick. Taking this armor. Dude destroyed me. Give me that. Actually, this is already on. You know what? As much as I like the laser, I'd like to be able to see more. That was nuts. No way. That's, that sure is something. Also, they're destroying each other out there. They are really trying to kill one another. So, is there a grenade impact back here? So how did you... There's no way, like, a fragment from one of the grenades I threw killed that guy. If that's what killed him and not one of these guys down here, I will I will be honestly shocked. I hate this parking garage. I hate fighting down here. Because it's always the time that I don't have a flashlight on my gun. That's when I end up fighting down here. This guy had a fort. Holy... These are impacts, I'm gonna save that. But you... I gotta fix this arm. This is fucked. I hate it down here. This sucks. I wanna stop fighting. Where's the other guy? I'm gonna take this out just so I can top load the 30 rounder when I need to. Where'd the other guy go? God, why are there so many of you down here? Good lord. I'm assuming I killed you. What ammo do you have? War Mage. Not interested. Do any of you have anything interesting? I'll take the ACOG and the peas. I need one of them to wear that goofy mask. The ski mask I need. That's what I need. Okay. To be totally honest, I think I'm gonna put this in here, put this on, and put this rig on. And I think that's gonna be the plan. So I can fill it with all this stuff. Put that in there. That there. And we'll leave. What's my extract? Railway. I think adrenaline's better, isn't it? There. And then... basically, we're just gonna try to fucking haul ass now. We're just gonna run. Get as much energy gain going as we can, so that I'm not dehydrating or dying. Throw this fort on, and we're just gonna haul it. Actually... yeah, there's no downsides to you. We're just gonna get all sorts of stemmed up. And now we just pray that I don't get shot, because if we don't get killed, we're getting out of here with some pretty decent stuff. Like that guy. I'm just gonna ignore you. Hopefully you shoot me in the airframe. Where are you? There. Get out of here. Leave me alone. Just keep his head down. Let me get out of here. I don't exactly got a whole lot of time before this stem runs out. Or all three of these stems run out. They're just trying to get out. But, as I was saying before, the big thing with this other thing I'm gonna try to make, or this other thing I'm trying to make, I'm pretty sure that's gonna go, depending on how I feel about it, and, like, this part I won't actually know until, like, I'm actually done making it, and, you know, how I feel about it and everything. It might go on this channel, but it'll be, like, its own thing, independent of everything else I'm making. Or it might go onto its own channel just so, you know, it's not being flushed out by everything else that's going on here with, like, all the streams and stuff. Just kind of depends on how I feel about it when I actually make it. Keep in mind that's, like, very early stages. Like, I'm still working... Oh, fuck, I'm out of the... My stems are wearing off. That whole thing is still kind of in its infancy. It's not really even off the drawing board yet. But I think it'll be really interesting if I can pull it off like how I'm envisioning it. But enough about all that other stuff. You know, we're here to play some Tarkov. We're here to do random tasks for the warlords of Tarkov. And by that I mean make me money. Effectively. So. Oh man. So we got another one of these. Running out of places to put stuff. Might need to buy another one of these. Just so that I have somewhere to put everything. Suffering from success, really. Throw that back on. Just because this is all just random stuff that I can sell. I'm keeping the M61 because that's really nice ammo. Load that up with some tracer. And throw that back in there, throw that in there, throw that in there. Sell that. I need to get a new CMS. How much are these selling for on the market? Not too bad. Was that 70? It's the lowest I'll go for them, at least. And then... this didn't get too messed up. We only have to survive interchange a few more times, I think. So on that note, I think I want to throw another rail on this thing, so just quickly do that. Just so I can get that laser on the other side. Okay. I see how it's gonna be. Oh yeah, I finished this. So that's some XP, gets us a bit closer. Just, we gotta get Ragman leveled up, which is... we're never gonna find this stupid mask. I have no idea if it even spawns on scavs anymore. I have not seen one. I am convinced it doesn't exist anymore. That is my personal opinion on that matter. What did I need? Peacekeeper, have you refreshed on everything? No. This would be fun if I had 338 Lapuas. That I... Do I have 338 Lapuas? I have one of the Mjolnirs. Maybe. Maybe not. Huh. Oh. Oh, I do. Forgot about this one. Man, I could go on woods, because we gotta hunt Sturman as well. There's a lot of shit I gotta do. I also want to see if I can't get one of those PKPs, or PKMs. I need... That's what I was gonna do, the rail. You have what I need. These... That's an MPX. It's all FNP90. What? Is this the... Fuck me. What rail do you need? Yes, I don't care. There. Yes, fine. There. Now I can have a light and the laser. Because I'm going to use both. Let's be perfectly honest. I need ammo and all that stuff. Sell those guns, and then these got sold. Mechanic, you're going to get the AUG and the AK. And this thing back because I don't need it. And then... Do I have any grenade pins? No. Or fuses. You. 4 of those. And then... I haven't, for Jaeger, unlocked the 338 Lapuas yet. Which, if we kill Sherman, we unlock the Remington Model 700. But if we do this one and kill him 20 times, we get the Mjolnir. Or is it the Mjolnir? What do they call it? The is it Mjolnir or is it Thor's hammer? Thor's hammer's Mjolnir. Yeah, Mjolnir. So we could get one of these. These two that we've got right now were from airdrops. So, they're nothing... I mean, we've got them, but they're nothing special. Just bring you guys along, just because I don't like getting in gunfights, and I can't make people maneuver. And then... We also gotta kill Tagilla. If I recall... Yeah, we gotta kill Tagilla 13 times, which is gonna be harder now that he's got that scythe that basically won't care. Actually, speaking of that, we can put this fort we just got... Actually, which one? That one's beat to shit. You know what? Maybe. Hear me out here. This might just be really stupid, keep it in mind. So, this might just be me being dumb as hell. But, that's got stuff in it. That's got stuff in it. Let's just ditch all of that. Actually, I'm going to take that Grizzly, because where we're going, we might need something like that. But, do I have any more? We use the AVT on Factory because it's up close personal fights. Could I fit? We can dump all of that stuff. And honestly, we could probably not bring the dog tag case for this run and get the big hit. I gotta be smart about the secure container. Because we don't have Kappa, so we're pretty limited on the amount of stuff I can stuff in there. And all this can honestly go in here. Yeah, that kind of takes care of that. That all looks good. I just need ammo, which I have more than enough of. Because I think you can even buy SMB. Not the cartridge, but the, this. Yeah, for, like, super cheap. See? And then you get, like, 20 rounds, right? Yeah. It's super cheap. Which is really weird, because it's not a bad ammo. It's just, it's not the best. I think that's why. I don't know. I don't think it's too bad, especially when you put it in the AVT. Works pretty well. Then, should probably bring drugs. Probably gonna want these. Honestly, probably get rid of a few of these Augustins. Put those in the med box. There's so much stuff in the stash. I gotta use it more. One of those, and... There's Mule. Health regen we can kinda offset. That's the wrong injector. Health regen we can kinda offset. How much are they going for? We can afford it. It's not gonna bankrupt us. For right now. Come on. Put all this up. Now my OCD kicks in, you know. Can't live without it. There. Okay, all that looks good. And then we'll go... Hopefully we'll just go nuts. Yep, that's all good. Let's see what we can do. Because, on one hand, Tagilla's got a cool scythe. I'd like to go see the scythe. That is if he spawns. On the other hand, if he spawns and he's got the scythe, if I get within, like, hammer time distance, he's gonna immediately kill me. He's gonna slap me with that scythe and it'll be over. I gotta remember to inspect that, not just... Yeah, now that I can get this thing for, like, a teapot, because I'm stupid and I don't ever do any of the tasks for Streets because Street scares me, because it's a huge map and the event. This thing's like one of the most budget weapons ever. 15 rounds of 7.62 by 54. Rapid concession, or rapid succession. It's like over here. Excuse me, sir? Enough of you. You gonna come and wrestle tassel too, bud? Don't tell me Tagilla's over here. Okay. Where's everybody? Not gonna lie, guys, I kinda came expecting a little bit more, recoil control can use a little work, but, you know, you get the idea. Your armor doesn't mean anything. Your armor doesn't really mean a whole lot when you're shooting the big boy bullets. Does everyone want to stop coming over here? I'm trying to reload, damn it. Not even reload, just repack a mag. Yeah, you know, it's pretty easy to drop people when you're spraying a big boy bullet. When you're shooting 7.62 by 54R that fast, it's a little hard to outrun it. Yeah, you go ahead and yell some more. I'll be over there to talk to you like a man in a moment. I want one of the non-impact grenades. Who's over here? Did I just airburst that over him? If so, that's rough. Also, this guy had, like, nothing. And I guess that's worth something, but... way to be worth... Oh, I guess the BT kind of makes up for it. I was about to say, way to be worth less than the ammo I just spent to kill him.
Lay down your weapons and give up.
No. You first. You guys gotta... we all gotta just take a break, talk about it. What are you doing down here? I don't like tunnels. Oh. I can't even gauge where he's at, really. I'm kind of guessing with bombs. Which, I mean, I kind of just gotta be close, right? I have to be super accurate with how close I get a hand grenade. I gotta be in a ballpark. I found him. I think. You were him, right? Yeah. He was him. I'm a little more ballsy just because I'm wearing this fort, but really I shouldn't because the fort's not really all that repaired. Like, if I ran into Tagilla, this fort, depending on the ammo Tagilla would have, isn't really gonna keep me alive for very long. If we're being totally serious. You, my friend, though, got shredded. You ate lead like a champ. Ooh, vitamins. So you have, like, really not great loot. But you might have hand grenades. That'd make it up. Not even one hand grenade. You really, really do suck. I also gotta check all these scavs for the... mask I need. Listen to all of them up there. There went one. Might get the drop on him. It's trench clearing time. Good lord! Don't forget to invite me, gentlemen. I want in on this. What? Where did you go? Don't tell me I just missed it. You can't do this to me. I was right here. I wanted to party. Also, so much for Tagilla. Like, he's nowhere to be found. I have found him on other maps. I guess, you know, I'm just not... Factory's not cool enough for the big man no more. That doesn't... Just to preface, that does not give Tagilla the right to come and rush me now. To make up for the smack talk. And not giving him a pass to come and destroy me. Sorry about that, buddy. Sorry about that. I'm hunting a specific guy, and you're all kind of just... You all kind of just keep getting in the way, really. Not really looking for any of you guys. I'm... Someone a little bit more particular. Like, not even you. You're just collateral. Also, next time you might want to listen. Jesus. Wait, what? Why do you have that? Why don't you have the mask on it? What's wrong with you? Ooh, grenades. And juice. Well, I need to go take inventory of all these PMCs I've just been shooting willy-nilly. You got... You don't have what I want. What do you got? I was in the middle of looting you when, you know, we were so rudely interrupted, that is. There we go. He didn't see me. No. Octi something something yourself. Am I free to feel this guy up? Taking that. So what's with you guys and aramid fiber? What's going on with that? Huh? There's another one of you over here, too. I saw you. You're not sneaky. Pretty weighed down. I have enough of this stuff. I'm looking for a ski hat. Who's got it? One of you sons of bitches better. Nope. Nope. How about you? You beret-having fuck. Nobody? I am convinced that this mask no longer exists in the loot pool. I am not gonna find this ski mask by normal means. This is gonna take an act of God to give me the ski mask. And, you know, that's slightly upsetting. Because I can look at what you had. I mean, no, you're not even interesting. God. You all suck so much. Give me that stupid scope. Take that. Because you don't totally suck. Gonna leave after I loot you. Wasting my time. Okay, maybe you're not terrible. I take it back a little bit. I forgive you a little bit. You know, you're maybe not as bad as I thought. Jesus! But I finally found you. It's a goofy-looking gun. But I got him. That's what I was looking for. What'd you have in this thing? BT looks like? Either that or Tracer, because you're an absolute loser. Better not be Tracer. I'll be upset if that's the case. Grenades, grenades. You know, everybody's got grenades. What'd you have? It's pretty good. Don't need any of that. What else you have? That is something. Alright. Well, it was time I'd be on my... Who's in here? Who's in here? You sneaky son of a bitch. I am not gonna let you kill me. Oh. That's odd. That's the first time I've ever seen a blood trail back into here and not been ambushed. But you know what? I will take it. Anytime I can not get ambushed at an exit, I will take it. Okay, how many dudes did I kill? 17. And not one dude that I looted. I'll preface that. There may have been one. But not one man did I loot had that ski mask I need. That used to be like the thing every scav wore. It has never been this difficult. I'm gonna keep these tags because I can use them for barters and stuff. Wait till you see how many dog tags we've accumulated. It's insane. I honestly can't believe it. I do kind of want to hold on to this stuff. This Vulcan, though, sucks, so I'm not keeping that. But this piece alone is nuts. Look at that. The rubber butt pad is 63 grand. I don't even know why I don't have them unlocked. I have no clue what I'm missing. But I'm missing something. And apparently it's a really important something. So how much room do I have in this? A ton. Good lord. There. Didn't even really get shot at all. I'm taking the stock. Because that stock's worth, like, more than the whole gun. As much as I love the AVT, as much as I'm gonna hate what I'm about to say, I need to run. I actually, this is, like, unironic. I have to run a 545. I cannot avoid it any longer. And, to clarify why that is, I will make it very clear why that is. So this is the overflow ammo crate. You know, there's all this 545. That's how much 545 we've got. Compare that to something like 7.62. You know, I've got a ton of 7.62. Compare that to just handgun ammo, like 9mm. I have more 545 than basically everything else. 545 is like the bulk of everything I've got. So, yeah. There's all the dog tags people I've killed, by the way. Just to put that out there. So whenever I need to barter dog tags, we're in a pretty decent spot. I'll probably need to organize them eventually, but it's pretty nice. Forget what barter I used for dog tags. It's something. But I think it's actually this backpack. Yeah. It's the big raid backpack. To give you an idea, this thing's fucking huge. It's massive. It's like a ruck bag, so it also weighs, like, a ton. Anyway. Let's sell all this stuff. No, I still need to sell more. And then Ragman can take those. And Fence, you get that. What do you have, Fence? You got anything worth buying? Holy shit, yes you do. By God, I finally have it. It's also that, I guess. Jesus, he never has anything. Is there anything I need to replace on you? The receiver's basically completely fucked. Sick. Can get it to 49. That's not even... Let us... It's gonna be so busted, but... Just for shits and gigs. How fucked would it really be? Just for shits and gigs. Because I know for a fact that, you know, this thing's gonna be basically junk. But it's got parts. It might not be totally useless. It appears to handle fine. Even at 49% durability. Maybe you're not junk. What would it take to build this? It's gonna cost a lot. 3 more. I just need to get it so I have more places to put shit, honestly. 2 of those. 3. 11 hours. Sick. Can I craft anything in here? Any of the stuff that I have. That's not flechette. That's also not BP. Still can make AP20 though. Can make PAB 9 out of like super expensive military filters. Well, can't really make a whole lot of anything. Well, got some parts for stuff, I guess. The AVT stuff I'm just gonna sell. All of these I'm just gonna get rid of. Not really worth anything. Honestly, selling like these 2 syringes will probably pay for, yeah, basically pays for both of those guns that I'm getting rid of. Like, completely unironic. And then if I go down to this guy, I think there's still room in this one. Stuff that away for whenever I need to build out guns. Then mechanic, you will buy all of this. And funny enough, all of that will pay for one of the AVTs, because if you go to the AVT, this guy, this guy, and you look at how much a teapot is, 28 grand. It's a super cheap gun. They're ridiculously cheap. The trick is they burn their durability like that. That's the downside. So. Let's see. Probably use this. Because what armor rating is this? 4? Yeah, that's good. You can throw this down here. Get this other one down here. There. Then, thinking, probably you. Grab all those M4 mags I put away. Yoink, 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 yoink. Or wait, no, what am I doing? I was gonna use 545. Good lord. Stay focused, man. Good god. This guy. Why not? Uh-oh. No, there's no... I need to kit you out better. What the... This thing. Hold on. We're gonna change some stuff. You're gonna go to... We gotta minimize recoil. So a saw grip. We're gonna... that. No, never mind. We want the buffer tube. Throw that. We'll just put that stock we just got on with a EOTech. Honestly, I don't want this rail system. We'll throw that one on. And then we can put that one on. And we'll throw the EOTech on that. To get our recoil down, we'll throw one of these RK1s on. Which one will get it down the most? Okay, one. We'll put on here, we'll get one of those. The mall. And then, what are we doing on recoil? Not terrible. I think that's what we'll do. What am I doing? There we go. Just a quick refit. Forgot we need something up here. That would drop it. That can drop it. 2275, 1551, 1963. JMac Customs is going to be our best bet. There. Then we'll repair it. All this stuff, other than that, we'll sell. Back to mechanic. And put you down, put you down, put you down. This thing will be a blast for our next factory. Need to put like a laser on it though. Can I even like put anything on this thing? Yes. We can really kind of trick this thing out, huh? These ones with the tab, I think, are the ones I have actual access to. God, that got expensive just because of that one piece. There. It's all kitted out. And then we'll just throw that on there, just for somewhere to have it. Now, for AK mags. One of those, just for safe measure. Now, how do you handle? That's the big question. That's the kicker. Okay, so you're on full auto when we get in. Okay, well that answers my question. It's gonna go just fine. There's not even like hop up on it. And then that goes there. Other than that, we are looking good. So back to interchange to finish out the whatchamacallit, the task for Ragman. Tell you what, the Tarkov streams always seem to go the fastest just because of like how the game works. Like the just like the fast paced like raid type deal, it just kind of makes the streams go really, really quick, I'm gonna be honest. That's what makes it easy to do like Tarkov streams on like the weekends when I have more time to do stuff, because I just can kind of get really into it, you know? And really just focus on it. Yeah, it did hotbind that. Hotkey it. You know what's really funny? Is this laser unit on this AK right now, the mall. It's I think one of the higher end like lasers that you could get as just a regular guy. And also that shooting started quick. Yeah, it's funny to look into like, because I always thought it would be cool to, not that I have any actual practical use for it, but I always thought it'd be cool to have, like, a, what was that? Oh. A laser on, like, a rifle. And then you look into it, and it's like, oh yeah, lasers that you would put on, on, like, airsoft guns and stuff, those are actually regulated by, like, the FDA. Why the Food and Drug Administration would regulate that, I have no idea. But they do. Whoa. What the fuck? Well, I lost some stuff. I killed the one guy. He was shooting me with 308. That's how he got me. He shot me with some heavy-hitting stuff. I got hit with it a lot. I didn't realize there was two of them. I only saw that first guy. So when I got all sorts of like screwed up, and then they started charging me, and I heard that second set of footsteps, I was like, oh no. Oh no. This is it. Let's just put that away. Not that it really should go in there. But... oh, so that's where all these ones were going. I have so many of these ice cream cone mags. Do I have any more? I gotta use the actual rifles I have instead of buying new ones. The AK-74U will work. Oh, I'll put a different scope on it just because, and then I'll go to these RPKs, and then I got that guy. That guy I'm kind of saving, just because, this guy's got the GL on him. Also, this thing will be super fun when I actually feel like using it. I have no lack of weaponry, it's the lack of, what did I even call it? A lack of... not even experience, just lack of really wanting to dump onto it. Can grab you. And I can get the... Because I don't have the ops core anymore, but I can get these now. Which makes it so that my face is guarded. Which is a huge bonus. And then for you, I need a bag. I think this is like the best one I can get. So... Man, I look operator as hell. Basically a Navy SEAL at this point. If the internet's anything to go by, I am a Navy SEAL just for having all this stuff. That's just how it works, you know? So, operator. That's all cleaned out. Need mags. Yoink, yoink. Then... You, I want to put a different scope on. So what do I got to work with? There we go. Get rid of you. Throw that on. And then just to make sure I know how the recoil and everything's going to feel. The rifle range is like the thing I use the most. Yeah, that's going to be fine. And while we're here, because I haven't done it in a minute, let's pump some iron. Fail horribly at it. Yep, here we go. Okay. Enough of that. Yeah, I'm not anywhere good enough to actually, like, use it. Now, we can take more grenades. Interchange, 15. I do have meds. Everything's good. Oh, I got hiccups. Oof. Yeah, I hope, you know, speaking about how everything's going for me, I hope everybody else is having a good day. Good week, I'll put it that way. Because our next stream, depending on how things go in my personal life right now, it's got nothing to do with me. I'll just make that known. Just stuff going on. I might not see... The next stream won't be until Friday. So, you know, it'll be a minute. So I hope everybody takes care, you know, has a good week. Those of you that have work, you know, you're not wearing yourself down too much. Those of you that got school, you know, be that college, you know, high school, whatever. For those of you that are anything under that, technically you're not supposed to be on YouTube, and I can't acknowledge your existence, but I'll say, you know, do your homework and all that kind of stuff. I won't say you need to do the best in school, but, you know, college and everything, that is something that you should, you know, stick by. For those of you that maybe that's not the path you want to take, you know, the trades are on the up right now. But at the same time, that's a whole different ballpark than, college work, you know? You know, those of you who are in school and college and everything, you know, there's a whole lot of life left. You know, don't rush it. Not that I can really talk. Not that I'm not that old. But you know, don't be scared to live life a little bit. I heard that guy. Found ya. No ski hat. Go figure. But yeah, you know. I never... I'll be completely honest, I never foresaw myself ever doing YouTube or anything. That was never something I saw in the cards, but... You know, anyone's capable of anything, really. As much as that is always said and how everybody says that, you know, if you put your heart in it, you know, you can do anything. It's kinda true. There's no guarantee that you'll find immense success in the thing that you're doing, but if that thing brings you fulfillment, then why not? It's your life at the end of the day. You're not living it for anybody else. And if you are, you know, you should probably take a step back and realize that, you know, everybody else, at the end of the day, everybody else is doing their thing. And as much as what they think might affect how you behave and the things that you want to do and everything, you know, you just take a step back and you can realize that, how much of their life, or of your life, are they a part of? You know, some people's opinions may really, really matter to you, but at the end of the day, you know, are they around 24/7? You know, you gotta live your life. They get to live theirs. It's not even to say these days everybody's, you know... I'm not even saying that, like, you know, these days everybody's so focused on the internet and the internet's a terrible thing. The internet's what you make of it. I'm trying to listen for the scav. The internet can be anything you make it, really. It can be your worst nightmare. Or it can be... Or it can be somewhere where, you know, you go when you're feeling down and you get, you know, you hop on your favorite video game and... God, can you die? You know, you hop on your game, you know, you have fun with your friends. All this stuff can only be as good as you make it. So, I never, you know, as I said previously, I never figured I'd ever do YouTube, but it's fun. I enjoy it. You know, I'm not popular, but that's not really why I got in it. I got in it because, you know, I wanted to make stuff that I would watch and I thought was cool. And I figured if I think it's cool, you know, other people might think it's interesting. That's really the only advice anyone could give you on making YouTube videos and stuff. If you do stuff you think would be interesting, other people probably think it's interesting. It's just a matter of if and when those people see it. It's kind of how how YouTube runs, really. Other than, you know, fighting the algorithm, demonetization, all the other stuff, but I'm lucky enough where I don't even have to worry about demonetization yet. Because I'm not even monetized. I don't have to fight with that. Although if ever that day comes, I know I'll get to ride that train like everybody else. My day of reckoning will come just like everyone else's did. Especially because it is quite likely that my way of the sentence enhancers I use, YouTube has made very clearly they don't really like. Those sentence enhancers being cuss words, really. All my cussing and swearing, they don't really like all that. They're not fans. Which is... You know, that's nothing anyone can do about it. That's YouTube's thing. That's how they keep advertisers on the platform, and that's how they keep everybody paid, so... Complain as I may, and complain as everybody else may. If everyone wants their YouTube check, you kinda gotta deal with it, really. Yeah, you know. The big thing for me is I just, you know, you stream the games that I have fun with, and... as fun as it is, you know, it's not like other people don't play Tarkov, it's not like other people don't play, like when I streamed Stalker, it's not like people didn't play that stuff, it's just, you know. The other biggest thing that I would say is, even if you are antisocial to a degree, I don't think that should deter anybody. Or you have social anxiety and stuff like that. I don't think it should directly deter you, but you should definitely keep it in mind. Like, you shouldn't, if you're gonna approach YouTube or something, don't do it at the detriment of yourself. But also, don't get me wrong, at the end of the day, if you're doing YouTube to try to make money and stuff, you know, you're gonna have to have moments where you treat it like a job. So there'll be moments where it's not fun, but that doesn't mean tear yourself down all the time. But at the same time, you have to take that type of advice from someone like me with a grain of salt, because keep in mind that advice is coming from someone who does not in any way, shape, nor form at the moment rely on YouTube for any of my income. So, say if YouTube was your form of income and, you know, one day you got demonetized, that is, you know, you're fully within your rights to be... Shit! Fully within your rights to be, upset, angry, and probably even... I would say... even, you know, maybe I know for a fact a lot of creators get like depressed with that kind of stuff. Whoa. He's creeping up on me. So, I know a lot of people, you know, suffer with that kind of thing. What is that? Also, I don't know where he went. He interrupted my little speech, though, so that was kind of a dick move. Also, this new, painkiller effect of being not able to see anything, that's kind of fucky in this position, in this environment. It's kind of screwing me. Right, there's a fairly good chance I die. Where the fuck did he go? He's that way, right? He'd have to be. I'm gonna get shot from, like, the side or some shit. Oh god, this firefight's nightmare fuel. It's fucking... Fucking hell. Are you using hollow points? Anyway, back on the subject, you know. Everything I'm saying, you know, take it with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, I rely on my job to make money. I have no investment, basically, in YouTube. It'd be nice, you know, I wouldn't complain if got to a position of monetization or anything. But that's just kind of the reality. I'm not... At the end of the day, I don't have to be worried if YouTube doesn't like what I'm making. I don't have to be worried that YouTube has decided to take away my money. Because when I wake up tomorrow, I go to work and I make my... I get, you know, I get paid, I do my job, and that's it. I don't have to really freak out or have, like, a panic attack that my source of income is gone. Because I have my job outside of YouTube. You it. Better fucking be. If I get shot by someone else, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. No, you got fucking BT, right? This is BT. Yeah, what the hell? Stealing this. But that's really all I feel comfortable saying, because, you know, I'm not the most experienced person to be talking on said subject. Like, I basically do this for a hobby. I'm not, you know, in it to win it right now. I'm in it for the fun that doing this brings me. You know, talking with people, having people, you know, engage whenever they feel like it. And, you know, just being able to sit here after a day at work and do video game stuff. Talk about it. Talk about the things I like, and, you know, every once in a while talk about it with other people that, you know, like it as much as I do, or even more than I do in some cases. So, but I also understand that I have a very specific mindset, and I've had it for pretty much my whole life of just, doesn't matter what other people think, you know, go have fun in life, because you're only on the rodeo once. Best to have as much fun as you can while you're on it. Because there's no round 2, as far as I know. As far as any of us I know, I think. If there is a round 2, I'd like to know about it, because, you know, it'd be pretty cool. Try something else next time, you know? But, you know, in all seriousness, it's, you know, you only get one round, one go at it, so don't torture yourself over things that you can't change. It'll bring you no happiness. Although that doesn't mean never seek out any type of struggle. Some of the best things you can achieve come with struggle. Just a matter of how much is that... What is the payoff at the end? Is the struggle going to be more than the payout? Because in that case, you can approach it and be like, well, you know, maybe that's not worth it. End of the day, it's not... Okay. Might not be fully true what I'm about to say, but, you know, it is kind of for me. At the end of the day, it's not very difficult to do YouTube stuff. So you're not really sacrificing a whole lot. What you are sacrificing, and this goes for everything, is your time. You know, at the end of the day, you can ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now worth my time? And for some things, you might say no. You know, don't be afraid to be honest with yourself. Like, the Tarkov, for example, for my case, the Tarkov video I was making. When all of that work corrupted, like the 3 hours of work and everything, 3 hours over the span of days, keep in mind. Like, I didn't do it all just in one day and just crank it out like this. It was a bit more, you know, intensive than just 3. I'm just kind of equating it to, like, the total amount of time I think I spent on it. But when that all corrupted and everything, you know, I just took a step back and I went, is it worth it? And being honest with myself, I'm like, you know, there are other projects I would like to put my time into now that I've been doing this a little bit longer. There are projects I want to put my time into, and I have gotten to a point where I think this is not one of those projects anymore. That's not to say I can never do something that, like make never make a video about SP Tarkov. You know, I play it a lot. I probably will end up doing it eventually. It's just right now I'm in a position where I don't think that's something I would want to do with my time right now. In the way, you know, everything's going for me at the moment. Right now, I think there are things I could better use my time for. Like the new project I want to start. That, you know, I've been setting aside some time, you know, get kind of drafting stuff. Okay, it's not here. The biggest thing is I think the easiest thing I could say is, and the whole reason that I'm doing YouTube, and the thing that kind of pushed me over the edge into, you know, doing YouTube was, there are things I want to create, and things I want to make, that I think up, and, you know, just kind of imagine that, regardless of how many people see it and all that kind of stuff, I want to make it for my own sake, just to kind of do it. And so it's kind of like, you know, I'm kind of like, I'm not in it to make it big on the internet. You know, I'm kind of in it to do, as dumb as it sounds, I'm kind of in it for myself. I'm in it because there are things that I want to try doing that I think would be fun and that I can do that are achievable goals for me. So it's just a matter of what you want to do. That is the biggest thing. If you wouldn't have fun you know, crunching time after work or whatever you do during the day, be that school or anything like that, if you wouldn't have fun after something like that, then you probably... Oh, that's how I get the shirt. You probably wouldn't enjoy making stuff on YouTube. That's not saying you shouldn't, I'm just saying, you know, it would probably annoy you to constantly be pushing yourself back down and being like, I have to get this done. I have to get on this. Because, like, there's moments where I wish that I had more free time, but I have streams and stuff, you know. Things come up and it's like, well, I want to go... what would be a decent example? Say everybody around's doing, like, a cookout or something. I want to go do the cookout, but I've scheduled a stream. Now, I could... You know, you're left with two opportunities. You can approach it from the angle of, I don't really care about YouTube all that much. You know, YouTube's kind of something I do for fun. Or, you can approach it how I do, and you go, I made a commitment, I put out a post, I said that I would be doing a stream tonight. And for me to, you know, go back on that feels wrong in my opinion. To me, personally. wouldn't make someone else deciding that they don't want to do it wrong. That's my personal feeling on the matter. And so, I tell myself, no, I'm going to do the stream. You know, I'll get food, you know, I'll get food after I'm done streaming, you know. I don't need to go and right now, you know, put down everything I'm doing and go and, you know, get food. Because, you know, it's fun to go out and hang out with people. For some people. Others, you know, it might be a bit more difficult and it might be a more, you know, touchy topic. Be that because of social anxiety or other reasons. But, you know, that's just kind of the person I am. In all honesty. I used the wrong fucking hemostat. I'm too focused on shit. I'm just selling this one, fuck it. I don't care anymore. But, it's just kind of how I am. And that doesn't make anyone else worse for being any different. You know, that's just kind of how it is. Everybody's different. Everybody's in a different position, a different, you know. No two people are ever going to be the same. And if they were, everyone would be bored and YouTube wouldn't even exist because there'd be no reason. We'd all just be the same. We'd all be bored. But God, I kind of want to put this back in. Holy shit, I filled it. Never mind. That's gonna have to stay here. Why is that there? Anyway. Probably going off on this tangent a little too long. But who cares? But yeah, YouTube can be a cruel mistress. You know, there will be moments where you just get sucked into the numbers. And the numbers are everything. Numbers are king. You look at the numbers and you go, wow, I'm underperforming this week. Last week I got X amount of viewers, and this week I'm getting less than X amount of viewers. You know, you'll be very tempted to beat yourself up about it because that's just how it is. Just how it is. You're going to, whether you think so or not, you're going to look at it and go, I did worse. It's just human nature. It doesn't make you wrong for thinking that way. It's how it is. I've had that moment, but then, you know, I snap myself out of it, but that's... I wouldn't even call it a personality trait. I don't even know what it is about me. I've never really cared, I guess. I just have fun. Now, if I was bigger, I can't know. I'm not big. Not a big-time, streamer guy. I'm just little old me. Big-time streamer guy me don't exist. So we'll never know what big-time me would be like, but I know what I am like now. I'm just very fortunate to have everything I needed for streaming before starting streaming. Like, I've been playing on computers and all that kind of stuff for years of my life. Is there anybody around? Let's not arm me or leg me, please. But no. Oh. I looked at that door and I thought, man, someone came out of there. Hi there. I looked at that door and I went, man, someone must have came out of there. And then I realized I came out of there. Durr. Go figure. Me and my big brain. I'm the one that came out of there. I did that. You don't have the ski mask. You got a GP5. You're not gonna have it either. Nope. Nobody's got this stupid ski mask. And Tagilla's not here either. Him and his stupid fucking scythe. As much as I want to do streets, I don't know. I don't really have anything to do on streets, I don't think. Not right now, at least. There we go. They're fucking underneath. Where are you, buddy? Nuh-uh. You're not doing that. And you, my friend, have a 338 Lapua. That's gonna come with me. Ow. Frick. You're as good as dead. It's not the best, but I guess. Gonna hide over in this corner. And we're just gonna do it that way. But if you come down this way, I'm gonna be pissed just for the fact that you went this way. I will genuinely be upset. Where's my other cone? I will take that, thank you very much. Well, to get on a topic that is less just me going out about stupid stuff about myself. On other words, there's this new thing I'm working on, and then next week, basically everything I've said, working back to the old schedule of streams. And other than that, it's kind of all I got going on. YouTube side of things, that is. My personal life, on the other hand, things have gotten... Things keep getting hectic. Out of nowhere. And for no reason. And they don't need to be. Family stuff keeps coming up. Personal things keep coming up. Works keeps coming up. I don't know what to do with it all. Just keeps happening. I just, it's taking me for a ride at the moment. And I don't know when it's going to calm down. I don't know if it'll calm down, for a matter of fact. It seems to be pretty set on towing me along on the wacky wild ride for a little bit longer.
Иди, идиот, трахать тебя и все
Holy hell. It's a good thing there's an exit right behind me. I might not make it out otherwise. You, my friend, I am taking your shit, because fuck you. We're just gonna leave now. Don't come down here. Don't you do it. You leave me alone. Oh, thank God. I guarantee you he had, like, rip in that thing. That's why I, like, immediately shredded my limbs. Yep, rip. Fucking called it. Yeah. Hoping things will calm down by next week. That's That's the big thing. You know. A lot of stuff going on the back end, honestly. That's been the real kicker, is keeping my back end up to date. Just grinding it out, really. But other than that, we did get the PKM. We finally got one of those. So I think we'll probably use that next time. Other than all of that, I think I'm going to leave it off here. So, I thank everybody for showing up. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. I'm either going to be moving my stream on Friday forward, so we'll do it like Thursday, or we are going to move it back. I'm going to work to move it forward to either Thursday or probably not tomorrow, so Thursday would probably be the best bet. Because getting everything set up and make sure that, everything will work. If I move it to tomorrow, I don't know if we're going to be doing Cyberpunk, or I might switch it up and do more Tarkov. Just because we've done a lot of Cyberpunk recently. Other than that, I hope everyone has a wonderful week. And I will see you guys next time.